Let's get down to business. I should start singing or just do whatever I want. I should just start doing whatever I want. What's up, everybody? What was that? We're live. Impromptu. Going worldwide. What's up, Benji? Thought your heart is breaking. Yeah, but we put on a smile. We don't always have to show it. It's not always breaking. Things heal. Things heal. Don't tell me what to do. Galen, I need my laundry picked up. Please bring it on the way home. Hello, Arnold. What is happening? Good to see you. It actually snowed here in Toronto mildly. We had some fluffy flurries, and it was nice to see. It was nice to see. I came out of the gym and I saw some flurries, and it made me happy. It put a smile on my face. Smile, just like in the title. How's everybody doing? Let us know how you're doing. How's life treating you? That's what we want to know. I had a lunch with Anush today. We went for sushi, so it was nice to catch up, and we had a nice time. It was really good. I didn't really talk much perfume stuff, mostly about life and more responsible stuff. It was nice. It was a nice lunch. We had sushi and had a good time. He had tea. I had Diet Coke. Tried the soup. Everything was good. No snow in Portland. Bobby Ono says vote the duck. So there is a poll going on. Somebody sent me a poll. And you can find it if you go on Rich Mitch's community tab. You'll find it there. It's stuck to his community tab. And it's the yay poll for streamer of the year. Let me find it. I'm going to find it and I'm going to post it. I'm not going to tell you who to vote, but I'll tell you to go there and vote for whatever feels right for you. Okay, so give me a second. Community poll, and it is a Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews poll, and it's, I think I heard it pronounced Yay Award. It might be Yeehaw. I don't know, but so it's a poll between Joey Cannoli, Mr. Smelly, Unaverage Joe, Rich Mitch, and Miami Cuddles. Okay, so I will post this right here. Go into Rich Mitch's community tab or go to Fat Boy Fragrance and in the community tab and go vote for your favorite streamer of the year. All right, there you go. Bobby Ono says vote duck. I'm right here. Hi, Marge. What's up? Good to see Marge. I'm forever going to remember you as Marge from The Simpsons. You got to do your hair up like Marge. Margie Noir, like, yeah, blue hair like Margie from The Simpsons. Be like Marge. Homer was so lucky to have her. What's up, Brian Kim? Open sesame. Always late. You know what? I set the stream and I was just sitting here like doing stuff and I forgot for a moment I had set the stream, but I'm here. What's up, Sob? Love to you. What's up, Sean? I would love to see and hear you sometime too, Sob. You should come on. Talk about perfume. Rich, get your mind out of the gutter. Margie Belle is on my abs today. Damn. I would love to know what your abs smell like. Interesting. Cool. How did they get on your abs, Marge? Were you working out? We got 36 people here. Like the stream. We were up over 100 yesterday at one point. I thought I saw 115, and it's been a while since we hit that. It's been a while. So hit that like. There we go. 9 likes. Hit the like. But better yet, I want to ask, I'll wait for y'all to come in. Fragrance with Amy. Okay. I know one Amy from Australia. Amy, is it Amy Loves Fragrance? Amy Loves Perfume. She's changed her name a few times. Is that the same Amy? Amy, I remember her name being Amy from Australia, had one of the largest collections ever on YouTube, and she was a Guerlain lover. She had an outrage, like made mine look like daycare, right? Like kitty play. Her Guerlain collection was insane. What's going on, Kevin? This guy must like eating at Marakovic. I don't know what Marakovic is. What is that? Is that like a deli? They got a lot of dry meat delis where I live here. Cheeses and stuff like that. Fresh bread. It's really cool. But hi, Amy. Scent of the day. Ooh, Mike got his Belle. Very impressed so far after almost 3 hours on skin. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Ramsey did a review of it today, and I watched it, and I was like, I was honored. I was like, holy shit, he really likes it. He's comparing it to a Chanel. And I was like, oh my God. I was so happy watching it. Thank you, Ramsey. Ramsey was not paid for his review, but I really enjoyed that. Um, yeah. Ramsey got a pretty good sense of it. It is at the Amy. Yeah. Cool. It's been a long time since I've seen her. She used to chat. She used to comment quite often in the videos here. And she used to post regularly. Like we're going back 7 years maybe. She used to operate under a different channel, and her collections, her hauls were amongst the greatest. Her perfume hauls were legendary. If they're still up, you should go check them out. Yeah, it smells great. Thank you. Amy loves perfume. Is that? And Margie says it is her. Love her. Yeah, there's lots to love. Hi, Lily. Bosnian Grocery, Best Burek and Chevop in Toronto. Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a restaurant right by my work I used to go to quite often, but and I just go for cevapi at lunch. It was amazing, right? It's awesome. Can you imagine having cevapi for lunch every day? Damn. Dry meat. What's going on? Supply and demand. What's up, Michael John? So what was I gonna say? I can't remember. Oh, we were talking about Ramsey. Yeah. Really enjoyed that. Ramsey's really upset about the quality of perfumes that brands are putting out today. And I can understand his frustration when I see like how easy it was for, I mean, it wasn't easy, but it definitely took some work and some elbow grease, but once I was able to see what kind of quality perfumes are possible, it makes me wonder like why these other brands, they don't care, why it doesn't matter to them. And I'm sure it's to cut costs. It's just to put out something that's just good enough at an acceptable cost that will keep the accountants happy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That Amy, but it wasn't just 5 SDV backups. It was like 5 everything backups. She's like, oh, I love Get Along so much, and I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She was just like, I'm mounting these backups, and they'd be everywhere, like in her kitchen drawer, in her closet, like all over the house. It was absolutely wild and outrageous and amazing at the same time. You know what? She would be a great guest for a live stream. Amy loves. How can we convince? Is she still here? We got to get her on. Oh, Lily, fancy seeing you here. Lily's always here, Kevin. Don't fool yourself. Even if she's not in the comments, Lily is always right here. Right, Lils? Yes. Oh my God, Ramsey is correct. I also got Chanel vibes in the early dry down. That's a really good perfume to be compared to. Yes, it's a really good perfume. Ramsey says I'm about 31 Rue Cambon. Money burner. Are you following me? He might be you, Lily. It might be you following you. Yeah, I'd love to get her on. That would be a great guest. See, Galen remembers. The etherealist remembers everything. Nothing gets past Galen. He knows everything. Scent of the day, Invasion Barbad and Prada Amber. Okay, we were talking about Invasion Barbar yesterday, and we were going in quite hard on it. But I mean, if that's your thing, what's up, Dave? Good to see you too, man. Dave a little bit upset. I heard Dave was upset. He got judged for wanting to buy a feminine fragrance from the sales assistant. How inappropriate, eh? Like, let the dude buy what he wants. McAdam. I've heard of McAdam, and that's closer to me, Kevin. That's right in Mississauga. That's around, is that like Torbram or Tompkin area? I've heard of that place. And it turns into like a nightclub after hours, right? They got dancing there. Amy, why'd you stop making videos? Please return. I agree with Rich. Amy's hauls unmatched. Oof. Lot of good hauls on YouTube, but Amy's were amongst the top, like outrageous and fabulous, and just like you're like, oh my god, like I want this, mommy, be my mommy, you know what I mean. Don't go there. Come back, Amy. Look at this. Oh, and leave it to Rudy. Leave it to Rudy. Rudy comes in and fucking slashes it all down. Rudy's the slasher. Yeah, she had that like really cool Australian voice. Lily's right here, actually. She's actually right here. If you say that again, Floral, Kevin might be here in a moment. Yo, I'm gonna have to block your fucking ass, okay? Behave yourself. Behave. Not everything's a rush. We're not in a rush to get anywhere. We're just enjoying ourselves. We're here in the moment, Kev. Right? Life is great. Take a deep breath. Feel it. Feel it. Let your mind and your body connect. And then your soul just kind of like screaming and dancing when your mind and body are connected. There's no feeling like it. So slow down a little bit. There's no rush. We're not going anywhere. Nobody's bombing us. Nobody's sticking needles in our asses. We don't need to run. We're not afraid. Okay, where am I going here? Continuation. Eugene is still wrong. I'm as wrong about Invasion Barbar, Galen, as you are about Boy. Galen actually threw in his whack pack card. He turned it in himself after he smelled Boy because he knew he'd be canceled. It's the right thing to do, Galen. Dushan and Bellamy shaker bottle. Bellamy's gorgeous. I agree. There she is. Thanks so much, guys. It's been so long. Scent of the day, Guerlain Metallica. There you go. Bravo. All right. Amy, come on sometime. Get a hold of me and come on a live stream. You see the people here are chanting and they're rooting for you and they're wishing you well and they remember you. So I would love to have you on whenever you're free and able to talk about whatever it is you want to share with the world. That would be amazing. It would be my honor and my pleasure. Come on. See, Amy, come back. Come back. We love you. Germs saying, hello, Eugene. Sent of the day, Fendi Uomo. What's up, Germs? Good to see you, man. What's up, Wesley Garlic? Rudy changing his mind really quickly when he saw Amy in the chat. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Galen does not like boys. I'm not sure why. Chanel boy. He doesn't like Chanel boy. I think he called it repulsive and gross. Said it was unbearable and had to wash it off. I felt a little bit insecure of myself when I watched his video just because of how much I hyped it. He made me feel really insecure and I didn't know what I should do. I thought about deleting my entire YouTube channel after that. Galen, how could you do that to me? Awful, awful, man. Margie is throwing hearts at Bellamy Vetiver. I'm so glad you love it. I knew you would. I know your style. I know your taste, Margie. I knew you were going to love that. I should have sent you Diaghilev as well. Oh, I think you would love Diaghilev too. I'm going to make another package. Diaghilev. I know you like your Sheepitas. That's one of the best modern day kind of in the designer realm. That's one of the best, I think. Bellamy Vetiver. What's up, Darren? Scent of the day. Fat Electrician. Everybody drop your scent of the day. I am actually, I had lunch with Anuj and I wore La Douleur Exquise and I enjoyed every moment of it. But I'm biased, of course. I'm not sure what Anuj wore. Hopefully he comes in, he'll tell us. AW says Coral Mandel. Awesome. Love Coral Mandel. Love it. I like Fat Attrition. Did anybody vote? Go and vote. Go to Rich Mitch's community tab and vote for whoever. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. Just go and vote. Fosco says scent of the day, Mosque Milano Hemingway for Vetiver Wednesday. Do you like that, Fosco? That is unacceptable, Galen. I agree. Galen better get a bottle of boy, or I'm not sure if I can be friends with him anymore. What are we talking about, Margie? I'm so lost. There's so many conversations going on here. Oh, okay. I think I know. Bellamy Vetiver is fantastic. Every time I wear it, the experience is slightly different with certain notes coming to the. Oh, there's a beautiful labdanum, smoke, moss, woods, patchouli. You know, the contrast is gorgeous. It's so earthy. You know the feeling you get when you go into the forest and you take your shoes off and plant your feet in the mud? That's what I feel like when I'm wearing Bellamy Vetiver. Like I got that energy of the root, the earth kind of flowing right through me. So pure. It's a pure fragrance. Beautiful. What's up, Kenzo? It's been a while. I hope you're well. Diaghilev is perfect for the opera. Well said. Really well said. I love it. I love you, Lily. She is also in LDE. Thank you. Good evening, Eugene. I wore vintage Royal Water. Name always cracks me up. And tonight it's Carven. Vintage Royal Water. Is that the Creed? I gotta say, I love when I get trolled by Mike V. It just makes my fucking day. There's nothing more deliciously satisfying than when Mike V is here in the comments and he's just like, you know, he just like sitting there laying back and doing this thing, right? Like this. Awesome. Awesome. I also get basil and iris. And what? Oh, Belle. Yeah. I can't remember them right now, but I like it. Fanny Ball apprenticed under Dominic Ropian. Yes, and it shows with similarities to Vetiver Extraordinaire. She also did the Frederick Mull, the one with the white cap, with the childish drawing on it. I can't. Salgos. She did Salgos. But hang on, Rich. Like, don't you want him to vote for his favorite personality, or do you want him? Like, who do you want to be happy here? Do you want him to make you happy, or do you want him to do what's right? I mean, only one of you guys can be happy in this instance. But I'm pretty sure I know who he voted for, so we'll just get a chuckle out of that. Oh, Arnold says, Eugene, will you be doing late night Christmas Eve streams again like this year? Yeah, I did one the last 2 years, and, honestly, I did those because I had no responsibilities, I had no children. If the boys are here, chances are I won't be, just because I think it would be really inappropriate for me to be here streaming and having them sit over there doing nothing. You know what I mean? If, I know I love spending time with you guys too, but they're my priority. And if I'm free, I would love to because I enjoy those. It's like I think they started up at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. And it's so surprising to see how many people show up. You never know. Wearing Zeno says Dunk. What's up, Dunk? It's so nice after the. I need to get a bottle of Zeno, considering how affordable it is. It's a long flight down to Oz while I wait for BA to arrive. It's LD. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you. Much love. But it's coming. It's coming. Everything has been sent, shipped. What's up, Hanson? Good to see you. Sayat Nova. I liked Sayat Nova. I gave it 5 stars in my review. Really like that. Tobacco and apricot, I remember it being. Yeah, buddy! What's up, Zhao? Good to see you, man. Hope you're all well. Hope everything's cool. There we go. Oh, Zhao. Holy shit, I'm caught up on the stream, on the comments. And what was Kevin fucking complaining about? Always complaining, eh? You ever notice there's guys and all they do is complain? All they do is bitch and whine and complain when they don't get what they want. It can get frustrating, eh? I'm so glad that I try not to let it affect me. Fosco says, I saw Robes got a new bottle of Tobacco Vanille and said it smelled identical to his vintage. I've not smelled the new. I don't know, but would you agree with him? Have you smelt the new? What do you think? Is Robes back? Is he making videos? He wanted validation sooner than meant to. You're talking about Kevin, right? Did he go in for the kill without saying hello? I mean, it takes a little bit of time. You know, you got to build that trust and trade some conversations. You can't just go for the kill. That's a little bit selfish, isn't it? A little bit selfish. Metzer and Montal equals. Ooh, I've not tried any of them. Fosco's. Bucklet's tobacco is equal to Tobacco Vanille and much cheaper. I've not smelled it, but is it a clone? I wore Tobacco Oud yesterday, and I really enjoyed that. I think I like this better than Tobacco Vanille. Really nice, really lovely. And so Amy's saying, no, the new Tobacco Vanille is definitely not the same as vintage. I can imagine it would be exactly the same. It's been, what, mid 2000s since Tobacco Vanille came out? I'd imagine it would change slightly. What's up, Bilbo Fraggins? Oh, man. You got a sense of humor. What I want to know is what motivates you every single day, to post that stuff without getting any recognition for it? Like, what drives you? I'm so curious. It's hilarious. But Bilbo Fraggin says hello. Shout outs, Bilbo, whoever you are. See, even Rich knows who you are, and he doesn't have Instagram. James Crowder says identifying vintage Tom Fords is difficult, or at least I've got no idea how. Do they not have batch codes? Mine says 824 on the back. I'd imagine they smell much different. Tuscan leather is half the fragrance. If it's half the fragrance it used to be, that means it's still really good because it was brilliant in the original. Why Bilbo as opposed to Frodo? You know, I don't know. Maybe we can get Bilbo on here and he can explain to us what's up. Need to put my version of shepherd's pie in the oven. Then what the hell can your version of shepherd's pie be? I mean, hopefully it's like a niche version of shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie is not good, man. It's like for those of you that haven't had shepherd's pie, it's like God, mashed potatoes and corn and ground beef. And then some people will put like they'll pour gravy on top. My Tuscan leather has gold lettering for the batch code. Mine has silver. You have Tuscan leather? Dude, that is I mean, good for you. That's awesome. It's a strong perfume. I can't imagine like a lot of women wanting to wear Tuscan leather. Let me check my Tuscan leather. It's so good. Ah, mine is gold too, Lily. Check this out. Look at that. We were separated at birth. You remember that light at birth, Lily? That moment you were born? There was that big light. And then that scream. You started screaming and you're like, no, Eugene, don't leave me. You remember that? We all remember that. I'm going to wear this right now, actually. Lily's my... We were separated at birth. Nobody knows that. We have never told anybody, but it's a true story. I think Tuscan leather smells better on a woman. Damn. Really? I think it's quite animalic and dirty and ashy, and it smells like a rotting ashtray with cigarette butts in there, and maybe even a little bit of beer poured in to put out the butts, to put out the heaters. It smells like, do you remember when cars used to have an ashtray and you would get into a smoker's car, and if you ever got a whiff of the ashtray, like that pungent, that's what I get from Tuscan leather with some animalic leather skin, hairy leather, but it's so damn good. Birch tar. There's got to be birch tar in here, right? Peppery. Big labdanum. Gorgeous. Oh. And it's warm. It's like two bodies rubbing up against each other. Yeah, I can feel the heat. It's getting warm. Lily is no dude. I never called her a dude. I just said we were separated at birth, Bobby-o. Take that. Arnold says I wore the Rasasi Tuscan leather cologne the other day. It as nice, but lasts way too long from... Dude, Tuscan leather is a beast. This is like one of the rare perfumes. Tuscan leather, Frederick Mull, the Moon, where I wear it for the entire day, right? Come home from work, take a shower, go to bed, get up the next day, take another shower before I go to work, apply a fragrance, doesn't matter which one. I go to work and I can still feel Tuscan leather coming up underneath. There's nothing else like that. I've never experienced anything like that, like the potency of Tuscan leather of this version. I don't know how old this is, but this was a beast. This was literally a wild animalic beast. It had like boar skin. That's what the leather is. They say it's new car interior. This is wild boar leather. You ever felt the texture on a wild boar? It's got the hairs coming out. That's what this is. Wild, dirty animalic. And it's loved and it's still underrated. I think it's one of the great leathers of all time. It was a game changer. Look at all the clones that were birthed afterwards. There's millions of them. This probably has more clones than the Ventus. Tuscan leather on a woman is devastating. Yeah, I can see that now. I see what you mean, especially in high heels, eh? Like 5-inch pumps. Mm. Mm. I think I prefer ombre. No, we talked about this yesterday. No, and we all agreed. We all agreed that Tuscan was better. I think you were there, Paroli. For me, there's no competition. I like Tuscan, but I love I love ombre no leather, but I love Tuscan leather. And I've got the EDP. It's just not the same. This doesn't have the same bite. This doesn't have the same ferocity. You know what this is? I'm going to tell you right now, Pearly. This is going on a date with a girl. You've gone on a couple of dates with her, and you start getting a little bit, heated. It gets heated, right? And things are happening, but you can see she has kind of like she's clueless and doesn't really know like where to go to please you, right? You know what I mean? It could be her like maybe first time. I don't know. This, right? You don't gotta say nothing. It knows exactly where to go and what to do. That's what I see. That's the difference to me. So now you pick wisely. I really want to try Canali Men, but the prices are totally ridiculous. Can anyone tell me if it's? I don't know. I don't know. Yes. YYZ is everywhere, though, Lils. Smells like a Harry Potter library. That would actually be a really good brief. What's up, Bry? Good seeing you, man. Brian, Lumiere Noir. And no, numero 10. Fuck, that's intense. I don't like those beasts either, but this is amazing. Man, famous YouTuber's a handyman. He does it all. He does it all. He cooks and he surfs and he drinks beer. I don't know what else he does, though. Tell us. Yeah. What's up, Lou? Same, Eugene. I've worn it and smell it the next day after shower. It's brutal and unforgiving, but in the best way. It's good. I'm not complaining. Oh, shit. Bri, it's on its way. I promise. It's coming. It's coming. What was I went out with Anuj for lunch. We had sushi and I wore La Douleur Exquise. So that's it. That's it. I can see the super chat at the top, and I know he's here. I haven't come to it yet, but I can see it like pinned to the top here. I can see the thumbnail. Thank you, Anuj. Tell them your scent of the day. Had an awesome time, Anuj. Thank you for that. It was really nice just connecting with another human being. I have the same problem with Portrait of a Lady. It won't go away even after a shower, and I have a relatively new bottle, and people say it doesn't last. There you go. I do. I regret not picking this up, Dunk. I thought this was really good. Patchouli Absolute. Tuscan leather was my first niche that I smelled. It was one of my first two. And at the time, I thought, there's no way I can pull this off. I felt like I needed to wear a pinstripe, double-breasted suit and a top hat and like $1,600 crocodile shoes. And then I got over that really quick. And I still don't have any crocodile shoes. Right, just you wait. Yes. The longer you wait, the more you'll appreciate it. Yes, hit the like button. Thanks for the reminder there, Darren. Hit the like. Lick the stream. It will not lick you back. I promise. Lane says, I wore a super cheap Tobacco Vanille clone I purchased for $20 and it was actually okay. Yeah, sure. What's up, man? Nonsensical. Sensical. Nonsensical. Good evening. I don't know. We ended the execs. Tuscan. Margie, thank you so much for the reminder. Hit the like button. Only 5. What the? Hit the damn like. Finally chose sent to the day. Of course, Galen writes something that I can't pronounce. Dusha Forest Avignon, not worth tracking down for your info. Well, thank you so much for the update, Galen. Maybe you can come on and tell us about it. Yes, Fosco. Yes. Yes. Comment of the night. Ombre leather is Tuscan leather on antidepressant. Yeah, and fucking zombie apocalypse. Like it's asleep, right? It's actually not that bad, but that's a good way of putting it. I agree. Wake up, people. This is ombre leather. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. They're watching. I love wearing Tuscan leather and Gucci loafers. I need more coffee. Fuck. What am I going to do? When can I get a sample of the new fragrance? When would you like it? When would you like it? Let me know. Let me know where to send it. Tuscan leather is definitely better. Also, Japon Noir from Initial Private Blend Collection was I can't remember Japon Noir. Do I need to smell it? There was a bunch in that initial collection that were fabulous. I really wish I had gotten the Santal blush from the vintage. Ombre leather opens the door for your date. Tuscan leather says, get in. And without saying a word either. It's just eye contact, right? It's just like, had to grab Tuscan for the stream, so it's my scent of the night. Oh, what a thoughtful super chat streamer of the year. Rich Mitch. Yes. There you go. There you go. Anuj, had a blast today. Thank you, man. It was nice connecting with you and just opening up and meeting the man behind the Anuj Patel avatar. I mean, we've met many times, but today it was nice. It was nice just sitting down with a human being and talking over sharing a meal. Oof. Bry coming in hard. Not sure if Galen's going to retaliate here, but is a possibility. I'm not sure Galen's going to take this sitting down. Tuscan leather just pairs well with expensive leather shoes. Indeed, Duchamp. I'm down on my final. I don't know what you guys are talking about. What's your favorite from Tom Ford on a woman? I'd love to smell Tuscan leather on a woman, but I don't think it's feminine. I think Noir de Noir is much more feminine. I think a woman can also wear Tobacco Vanille, even though it's got that huge amber. It gets churchy and woody and incensey. I would say Tobacco Vanille or Noir de Noir. What about you, Amy? What would be your favorite on a woman and your favorite on a man? Or to everybody? Everybody. That goes to everybody. Anush says, scent of the day, Belle. And he does have 4 bottles. Maniac. Anuj, I sprayed the shit out of myself as soon as I got to work and everyone noticed at the gym. Is it bad if it licks back? I knew a Nuge would be in Les. I really need a coffee. Yo, what am I going to do here? I'm panicking. I'm getting anxiety. I don't know if this can go on without coffee. I like Tuscan leather, but both. And La Yucawan immediately gave me a nagging pain behind my eyes. Ooh, fuck. That does not sound pleasant, man. I know that coffee will be showing up at any moment now just because I said the words and things come to life. You say words and things come to life. Coffee, please. Thank you. Here it comes. Watch. Belle survived on clothes through a wash and dry cycle, just enough to make me want to wear it again. I think you know what? We got to get Belle scented pods, wash pods. I'll work on that next. Good idea. Thanks, Galen. Galen always comes up with these great ideas. Dushan says Traverse de Bosphore by L'Artisan is also a good leather scent. You find that a leather? Yeah. Yeah, that is a good perfume. And it is kind of leathery and irisy. I like that a lot. Traverse du Bosphore, even though it's kind of it's sweet, but I really like that. Good shout, Dushan. Lily says, I am both Tuscan leather and ombre leather. Yeah, you got to know when to be which, right? Yeah, you can be both. Why restrict yourself? Why would you limit yourself to one when you can be both and all? I like that a lot. Traverse de Bosphore. This is really nice. I'm going to put some of this on. Good shout. I love how rubbery this is. And I get a huge dose of iris. I don't know. Don't ask me how or why. I think I smell iris and everything, though. It's so bouncy. It's just like it's vibrating off my skin like this. I feel like Kanye's here throwing down the beats. It's just like it's really good. Really good. And it's kind of a lost fragrance. Not too many people talk about it. Purchased Boy today. I think my 5th Chanel. Can't wait to experience it fully. Made me very happy. Boy is great. Awesome. Enchanté should do a poll the same. Yeah. Yeah. Best customer. Best supporter. But let the people decide. Richest customer of the century. What about Ramsey? What about There's quite a few guys. It's not just Rich. Rich is good, but there's Ramsey. I know Rudy spent a fortune over there. Who else? JJ Colburn. He's been talking about that place forever. Somebody, I'm sure there's more names. I know Jonathan spent a fortune over there. Probably even Dunk. Yeah, man. Dunk, no worries, man. Hit me up and we'll talk. I wear Santal Blush often. It's good. I love Noir. I bet you it smells amazing on Margie. Fosco, it's time for buying Fleur de Sheen or Shanghai Lily. There was a floral. There was a Tom Ford floral with frangipani in it, Kenzo, that I really liked. I can't remember the name right now, but that was very nice. And that was one of the earlier releases. Noir was not for me. Big Rose, eh? Too sweet. Oof. Drawn out. He wants the last dance. Save the last dance, Margie. And make sure you're in Noir Noir. Will you wait? Will you be here when I get back? Noir Extreme is the worst thing I ever smelled. I can't believe it gets hyped. Okay, so I don't even know what Noir Extreme is. I have one of the Noirs. I have this. Okay, so are you talking about the men's or women's? I've got this. I've actually put, look at this. Look at you can't see the, God, fingerprints are everywhere. Ugh. Kill me. Can't have fingerprints, yo. See what stresses me out? Fingerprints. Fingerprints stress me out. Okay, so I gotta hold it like this. You can't really see how much I've taken out, but it's a lot. There you go, about halfway. You see that? Right to there. I can't really comment on Noir Extreme Fosco. Is that the men's flanker? I thought one of the women's was really good. One of the Noir Extremes. Yes, Lone Star Memories is good. Big floral though, big jasmine. Bry copped a bottle of Dries. Frederick Mall discontinued. Good job, sir. Yeah, and Rich doesn't like florals, but I think he does like Lone Star Memories. He doesn't like white florals at all. I think they turn his stomach, and I can see why. What's up, Harness? Hope you're well. I like many Lartisan, but I'm a whore for beast mode, and many don't last at all. Ooh, really? Beast mode, bro? Yeah. Yeah, some of them wear on the lighter side. I'm okay with that. I like that. I don't like beast mode, man. Your juice is lighter than mine. What juice are we talking about, Rudy? Did I show something? No one talks about Lartisan because they're an old brand. You know, they've been around for a long time and they look really familiar. I'm not sure if they put out anything great lately that sparked any sort of interest. And when they do put something out, you know, the interest is very short lived. I don't know why that is because they do put out really good scents. I think they had their time and place. And then as niche began to grow, because they were like the talk of the town at one time. Everybody was hyping Lartisan, but there's just been so much growth that they've gotten lost in the shuffle. And maybe it's a good reminder, a kick in the ass to remind them to put out something great that made them what they are. I want Zing, but for some reason people want. Is that what it's going for? Damn. I have Zing. I have Zing. I have Zing. Yo. But I don't want to sell my bottle. I have Zing. Check this out. Zing. Zing. Here we go. And that is a girl on some sort of cougar or panther or tiger or lion or some kind of cat. It's a cat on a cat. You know what I mean? And Zing is the best part is the opening. Okay. After that, it's just like it's like going down a hill on skis, right? Really quick too. It's like you're in Aspen going down. The top is the best part. It's like musky, furry musk and popcorn. That's what I get. Dry. And it's almost like inside of that popcorn bag at the bottom, there's a little bit of filth, like dirtiness, a little bit of floral, very round, very warm perfume. It's like dung. It's dungy. It's like you have some dung inside the popcorn bag. Traverse is an amazing perfume, sweet and powdery. Yes, very powdery. And it's sweet almost in the way of Turkish delights. You know those rubbery, squishy, dewy, chewy Turkish delights? That's what I get from Traverse. Thing is 100 euros in Serbia. Somehow I completely agree with Trevor's. It is so bouncy. It's like a bouncy castle, for fuck's sake. It's the bouncy castle of perfumes. Rudy's Rudy Tootie, and Rudy says dunk. Only a certain people can call me that, so you got to be tight with Rudy. All right, Dunky. Shambach, absolutely. Yes, that's it, Kenzo. Tuscan leather is gorgeous. So is Traverse de Boss. You know, we're going to have to collect our favorite perfumes. This is what we're going to do from now on. Collect the favorite perfumes that we talk about, right? Here's Zing. I'm actually like Traverse de Bosphore more than Zing. So I'm going to pick, all right? I'm going to put my own needs ahead of yours. Doesn't matter what you guys think. It only matters what I think. And I'm going to put, because I'm the only one here, there's nobody else here but me. And I'm going to put Traverse du Bosphore here with Tuscan leather and any other favorites that come up over the night. We will gather here on this podium, and then we'll have like a spin-off, a bounce off, whatever you want to call it, a leather off. All right. So far, Traverse and Tuscan leather, Champagne absolutely. Yes. All right. So we want the deets on Rudy Tootie. Rudy Tootie. Rudy. Tell us. Tom Ford lost Frangipani. I know what you're saying, Mike. I know what you're saying. Mike's Italian too, let me remind you. Regular Noir is great. I hate to the extreme. Hating is extreme there, Fosco. I still haven't picked up anthracite. Do I need anthracite? I'm actually going to move these here because they get in my way. Do I need anthracite? Pistachio scent. There's a few. I have to remember. I was talking about. Yeah, Lartisan is niche in the actual true meaning of niche. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce this, Margie, but this is a massive white floral, isn't it? It just sounds white. I don't like Zonka. I really struggle with it. It's so dry. It's like it feels like when I wear Zonka, I feel like I'm like got a mouthful of baking powder. That's how dry it is. So dry. Let's play a game and try and pick a fragrance Eugene doesn't own. Mike, here's the thing. You're going to win because you already know the answers. Margie says it translates to chase of the butterflies. Oh, that's really beautiful. That's such a beautiful metaphor. I wouldn't mind wearing a perfume that's called Chase of the Butterflies. What are they chasing though, Margie? What do you think it is that butterflies want? What would make the butterflies happy? This is true. L'artisan doesn't move at discounters. Discounters couldn't sell zinc for 80. Now people want 300. Yeah. The Girl and the Tiger is so cool. Yeah, it is. It is a little bit cool. Yeah, I agree. Sevilla Lob is the strongest lartisan. I have Sevilla Lob. Really nice orange blossom. Orange blossom and petitgrain. And he was inspired. I think it was Duchefort. Remind me if it was Duchefort. He was inspired by that perfume being in Spain and sitting under an orange blossom tree. And it could possibly have been like a moment he was falling in love or something. I'd have to look that up. Ah, yes. Yes, Bryce sent me a really interesting video. Yes, Luca gave Zing 5 stars. Does anyone else see the comparison of Zing to Shalimar? And I wonder, because I know Torin loves Shalimar, kind of got that association. I get Shalimar in the base, like just really warm and ambery, and just enough dirt, like that dearth of that filth and Zing really settles down. But Shalimar's got a little bit of dirt, right? It's not the cleanest perfume, but it's not dirty per se. Again, Galen talking about perfumes I've never heard of or can't even pronounce. So I'm going to block him. Ah, Timbuktu is another good one. Oh, and T for two. Yeah, both are great. See, people are sleeping on. I mean, most frag heads know of L'Artisan. They've heard of L'Artisan. They're familiar with L'Artisan. They've probably encountered a L'Artisan somewhere in their perfume passing. Um, but they're not the type of brand to get hyped up by. Nobody comes around and reviews a L'Artisan anymore, like an old one. If something's released, you might see a review. I think Sebastian Jarre did the last one, but nobody randomly reviews a L'Artisan. You know, you get, you know what I mean. What's up, Joseph? Good seeing you. Arnold says you don't need anthracite. Yes, anthracite is discontinued. I want to see some Bodacia in your collection. Yeah, Bodacia. You think I would like them? Like knowing what I like, do you think I would like Bodacia? Fosco might be my twin, for God's sakes. Our tastes are very similar and aligned. I see his comments, and there's been so many instances where Fosco will say he doesn't like something. I'm like, I agree with this guy, and I agree. And so his name has really been kind of etched in a memory bank. Why are you guys hating on Noir Extreme? It's great in the cold and truly unisex. I'm not hating. I can't even remember Noir Extreme. I do remember liking the women's and thought I should have picked it up before it was discounted. Sell me it. Sell you what, Bry? Zonka is one of my favorite. Oh, Rudy, you too? Not you, Rudy. Not you. Man, Rudy, I thought you were like me. Rudy, how could you do this? Rudy says he likes Zonka too. Zonka is one of my favorite. Oh, it's so stone. It reminds me of stone. Like if you cut a stone in half, like a big stone, an old stone, and you were able to chisel it in half and kind of put your tongue to it. That's what it reminds me of. Cold stone. We did not do well. We didn't pair very well. Zonka. Vegetal. I mean, these are all things that I should technically like, and I've talked about liking all the things that I describe, but I did not enjoy this. It's very fiery and peppery and vegetal at the same time. Warm, powdery, round, earthy, slightly green, slightly woody, slightly rubbery. It's more woody than floral. And now I'm starting to get a headache. Musk? There's a musk in there. No. 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 It's just edging on big white floral, not obnoxious though. It's delicate. I love delicate and gorgeous. I love those. That to me is art. You know, these obnoxious things, you're just like, oh, go away. Go away. Like, you know, it's annoying. It's like I was in the sauna the other day and I'm sitting there and there's like five guys in the sauna and it's so quiet and peaceful. And these two dudes, they come in, they sit down, and they start trashing the other gym, talking about how dirty it was and disgusting and calling it a piece of shit. And all I wanted to say was, yo, shut the fuck up and let us enjoy the damn sauna. Nobody gives a shit about your gar. And that's how I feel like when I wear something obnoxious or loud, you know, it's just like, "Wah, wah, 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 wah." It's like the perfume needing to validate itself. Just like, shut up, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy, you know, the peace and quiet. There you go. Lily wins again. Ding, 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 ding. Winner, winner. Lily dinner. I don't own any bodacious. You don't really see a good point. Good point. Do you know why that is? Do you know they all migrate to the same place every year? Those monarchs. Shiva Vareen. What's up, brother? Thank you for your support. Your Bellum is on its way. I appreciate you. Thank you. And I hope you love it. I'm not familiar with a Joma shop, but I've heard it talked about so many times. I would imagine they're legit. I think Ashton had a discount code with them, so they've got to be legit if he's handing out codes, right? Shiva, how's the baby? Tell us about the baby. Tell us about the beautiful soul. Oh, babies are amazing. Why are babies amazing, everybody? Tell us why babies are amazing. What do you love about babies? I love the energy of a baby because it's pure and it's fresh. And it's just like so beautiful. You know, it's got no judgments or no attachments or preconceived notions. It's just like the purest of purity, just like freshly born into the world, just like dropped off by God. God's like, here you go, enjoy your stay. And the baby's like, "Rah, no, don't leave me, God, don't leave me, take me back." That's actually, I discovered this the other day. I went back in my meditations and I was going into past traumas and I thought, holy fuck, I found my first trauma. And it was the moment of birth. And I just remembered this flash. Everybody remembers the flash, right? How can you not remember the flash? I don't care how old you are, you remember the flash, that moment, that screaming moment when you're screaming to be seen and heard and touched and felt and loved. I was like, fuck, that's probably every single person's first trauma is the moment of birth. Wild. Absolutely wild. Here, people are talking about civil law, but I'm talking about trauma and birth. But babies are amazing. I can't even imagine how much fun Shiva's having right now. Lou's out. Later, Lou. Good seeing you, man. T for two. Good one. I like T for two. Huge amber. Probably one of the better tea perfumes if you like them thick. It's a thick perfume. T for two. Yeah, that got its due. T for two got its due. So did Zing got its due. What else? Timbuktu got its due. Timbuktu was certainly recognized. Timbuktu. What else here? Al Oud was definitely recognized. There's a lot of artisans that got their due, but T for two certainly did. And every time one was formulated, there'd be like mass hysteria. She's doing great. Everyone has cleared out, so it's just us. She loves the dogs. Oh, awesome. There you go. Like Life of American Pie, lights out. Pie, don't let anyone ever dim that light. That light was meant for you. So smile for me. Smile. He says I'll do a review of Mo numero 10 for 100,000 if Rudy lets me call him Rudy Tootie. I'll let you call him Rudy Tootie. As long as you don't laugh. You can say the words, but don't laugh. Because once you laugh, you change the meaning of the words. T for two is just okay. No, T for two. I love T for two. I do not love Tsonka. Thank you, Rudy. Rudy humbled me with humility. I take it. Yeah, we want to know where the tootie comes from. At least tell us that. Oh, here we go. BJR, new to the channel. Hello, BJR. Welcome. And they say, scent of the day, L'Artisan Vetiver. Is this something new? Ecarlet. I don't know this one by Quentin Biche. I imagine it's new only because of the mention of Quentin Biche, and I've not smelled it. A rolling Zonka gathers no mass. Yeah, that's a good way of put it. Massive collection, eh? Massive. Instead of trying to find the needle in the haystack, Sebastian buys the whole haystack. Has L'Artisans been reformulated? I don't know. So the L'Artisan vetiver is a very bright tomato. I imagine green. Citrus and vetiver. Nice. We were talking about tomato leaf the other day. Joseph says, "Holy shizer. I was in the sauna today and people just kept trying to talk to me. How ironic." It's okay. It's okay if people talk to you, but don't come to me dysregulated and fucking dump all your garbage on me. I don't want that, man. If you want to have a normal conversation and say hello, that's perfectly fine. But there's 10 people in this sauna and all you guys just throwing up all over us with your verbal garbage. I wanted to say yo, shut the fuck up, man. But I didn't. I collected myself. I got up and I left. I went into the cold plunge and I enjoyed myself. Got to go. Galen's bailing on us. He's got cooler things to do. Galen, thanks, man. Love you back, Galen. To be honest, I love all the Chanels, but La Pausa turns me on. In what sort of way there, Pi? Never mind. Smells like a big, fat, juicy booty that just got done working out at the gym and she threw some powder on her thigh. Dude, I really like your perception of Iris, even though I've never perceived it in such a way, but this sounds wonderful. I need to wear La Pausa more often. I don't get that dirtiness. Smells like a big, fat, juicy booty. Lily, we know he's always here. Galen isn't going anywhere, just returning to behind the veil of Lurker. We know. We know everything. Babies smell good. Babies have the best smell. In a sense, I feel like babies are closer to God. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I mean. Maybe that's why babies can't talk. They talk to God. And as they get older, the more they can speak, the less they talk. It's literally like that moment of birth. Not it's harder to find the actual life, but that moment where you come to realize, like when you come out, when you're welcomed into the world and you see light for the first time, it's that trauma almost realizing that like that's your separation from God and your entrance into the world, and that's your welcome, right? And then it's literally your first experience of fear, just wanting to be loved. It's fucking wild. I can't stop thinking about that now. Can you imagine having that mindset, living through life now in your body, in your presence, but that the clarity of a newborn baby with no judgments, no subconscious fears or any of that, it must be the most beautiful thing. And I think that's kind of the job of a Buddha or a monk to get to that sort of enlightenment. It's literally that moment of birth is like the mind of God. Puppies and babies, yeah. Only good souls are naive. Hmm. Interesting. I never thought of that. Do you think because they get played or fooled, or babies are so naive, just like genius? Are geniuses naive? Squishy. Ain't nobody dislikes holding a baby or squishing a baby. Absolutely. Babies are great when they're not mine, says Rudy. Yeah, a baby's laugh is magical. Babies can cure so much, so much. But don't pass your energy to babies. They don't deserve that. Save your energy for outside. Take care of your babies. Babies are precious and should be protected at all costs. After keeping 5 alive that aren't mine for the past 15 years, no baby fever. You're taking care of 5 babies? Flora, who are you? 5 alive. Floral is a nanny. Hi, Floral. L'artisan has an old vetiver fragrance I want. It's tea and vetiver, but overpriced now. Henna owns it. What's it called? Oh, Henna's right here. I heard. I heard my. It's amazing how that happens, right? And she just magically disappears, like literally a moment later. What's up, Henna? They won't forget you, Floral. You think they'll forget you, but they'll never. You never forget the nanny. I remember my nannies. Indigo smoke for tea lovers. How much is that vetiver now, Rudy? $2.50 for 100 ml. We got 69 in the chat. Lick the stream. Lick the stream for Eugene. That would be lovely. Did anybody see Ramsey's review today on Belle? I'm lost here. I don't know what's going on either. There's just so much going on. I feel like my brain is in multiple places. I'm still waiting for my coffee. Where's that coffee? Yes, they are. Friedrich Schiller wrote a fantastic essay about geniuses and how they I wonder why that is. Why were they naive? Were they without ego? I can imagine somebody without ego being naive and accepting, much more accepting. It wasn't Five Alive a drink. It was the drink of life, Fosco. I have a 5-month plan or puppy. She's insane. Pugs are cute. What's up, Hannah? I got a steal on that Coer the vetiver months back. I got it for I don't know it. Yes, watch it. Do you guys want to stick around? You guys want to keep going? If so, I really gotta go and get a coffee. But I don't want to put you guys on hold or anything. Or I don't know what else I can talk about. All right, stick around. Keep yourselves company. I'll be back in a moment. Yo, everybody's still here? I thought you were all inside my house for a moment. But I spilled coffee coming in. I gotta wipe it up. Fuck. Hang on. I got super excited to see you all that I walked in really fast and I spilled my coffee. But I wanted to say I love coffee. It's like one of my favorite indulgences. And I probably consume a little bit more than I should. Hopefully it's not horrible. But I didn't have my Starbucks today. I usually have a Starbucks and I love Starbucks. But I went to go meet Anuj. We had lunch, had a coffee at home. I made a coffee at home. Then I went to the gym after lunch with Anuj. Then I came home again. I made another coffee without realizing I haven't had my Starbucks. So I'm probably going to get like a headache at some point, like a withdrawal side effect. I always get that. So this is my third of the day. Where are we at? But yeah, I love coffee. Thanks, Marge. Coffee's here. See how that happens? Ask and you shall receive. Just say the words. I want coffee. Achilles loves Ramsey's voice. I don't know why, but she will go quiet when I'm listening to Ramsey. Ramsey has a soothness to him. I can feel Ramsey's energy, and it's really soothing and warming. Achilles, is that your dog? A cat? I can definitely pick up on Ramsey's energy, and I like it. It's just it flows, you know. I should have set bubbles for you guys. I'm so sorry. I don't even know. I don't even know, Rudy, how he does that. Because I stream from a laptop and I think Rich streams from the cell phone. I don't know how he does that. Stay, Eugene. I'm back. I saw Ramsey's review and I'm seriously considering a blind buy. I have a Thalia from PDM, so I could use another iris fragrance. Thank you. I mean, if you decide, and if you don't decide to purchase it, thank you just for watching the review. I appreciate it. Core de Vetiver scares video. I don't know it. But Fosco, I would trust your opinion. If I were to call you and say, hey, I got this bottle in my hands and I can get it for $200, what do you think? If Fosco said yes, I would buy it. If Fosco said no, I'm pretty confident in his taste that it's very much aligned with mine, that I would be like, all right, I believe you. Mike V, to be a genius, you cannot be a part of the psychology of the masses. But then to be a genius, can you live within society? Because society is the masses. I mean, you can be in this society, you just can't think like this society. You have to be a free thinker and think on your own terms outside of what society is teaching you, which is programming. We're all being programmed every moment of the day with something. We need bubbles. Oh, is your son Achilles? Floating quatrefoil. How can I make that work? Where's Galen? Where's Galen when I need him? Galen, get us some floating quatrefoils. Hopefully by tomorrow he'll have them up. Isn't it tea and blackcurrant? Okay, sorry about that, Shiva. So Shiva's daughter is Achilles, and she falls asleep to the sound of Ramsey's voice. Anuj, do you have Tom Ford Noir Noir, Hermes, Bellamy, Vetiver? Do you ever get not so vintage stuff? Tea and date. What's up, Prof. Melvin? Enrique, of course, Tesla was far ahead on his time. Really good example of a genius. I saw somebody was leaving Twitter today again. I mean, I don't know why people have to announce that they're leaving Twitter. Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey announced he was leaving. Guess the Keurig. Yes. Guess the Keurig. What other perfumes are we going to have up against Tuscan Leather and Traversée de Bosphore? Who do you guys have so far? Tuscan Leather and Bosphore. I see a shirt and a blankie. That's my this is what you see. I think this is what you're talking about. That's my Croatia jersey. Croatia's playing tomorrow. I think they're playing Belgium at 10 a.m. Toronto time. Yes. Yes, absolutely. I should just have it here. Plug it in right here. How far am I? I don't drink espresso. It's way, dude. I would never sleep. I barely sleep as it is. Yesterday I was up till like 5 a.m. And I don't think I would ever sleep if I had a damn espresso machine. It's just like friggin' I have energy bursting through my veins. Wipe cloths are already here. They're already been being sent out. Bobby O. Have I showed them? Have I showed the wipe cloths? I've showed them, haven't I? Where's my mind? I remind me. If I haven't shown them, I'll go get one. Yeah, no, Vetiver State. I don't know. Don't know. Coffee is life. Yes, coffee is life. Absolutely. Black, no sugar. Yes. Black, no sugar. I agree. Best coffee fragrance ever. Again, I best coffee fragrance ever. Black opium is a coffee fragrance. Too sweet. Iris Torefi is a coffee fragrance. There's got to be Cafe Rose. Cafe Rose. Cafe Rose. Uh, um, I'm not sure. Cafe. 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 Those are the three that I can think of. I can't think of many others. Yeah. I think it just goes with being a perfume lover is drinking coffee. Tons of it. Black. Can you see the black? There you go. You can see it. There you go. Enjoy. Thank you. I will. Just buy a good espresso machine. Tastes better than the Starbucks. I like Starbucks. I can't drink Tim Hortons anymore. That stuff makes me really nauseous. Gives me gut rot. I can drink Starbucks all day. Yeah. I mean, if there's something better available, sure. But you just got to be really lucky if you have like a specialty coffee shop. But Starbucks is easy to find. I feel like I'm in a bouncy house when I drink. Yeah, I know that. That's how I feel when I drink Tim's. But I was thinking about getting, because I get my pods off Amazon, Starbucks, and just getting a membership off of the person I buy from. They got like a monthly membership where they just automatically renew your shipment. It's like I should just do this instead of coming back here every time I run out. Venti Pike. That's me. That's my drink. Venti Pike. That's where it is. Like to support local roasters, good beans for poor. Yeah, there you go. Even better. If you can do that, keep it to the small businesses. I make pour over coffee at home, says Aperol Spritz. There's no going back from that. What's pour over? What's up, Josie? Yossi. Need a lot of money for that. You need to be corporate. Do normal people like us start up investments like that? Mike putting in the overtime tonight. What's up, Yossi? We're all good, man. Does it have to be leather? The coffee? Yes, that would be good. Coffee and leather. Show us. Show you what? Oh, the coffee or the cloth? Let me grab the cloths. Hang on a second. Let me grab the cloths. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I wanted to keep them in the colors black and white, but this dark gray was the closest that I could get. And I wanted the logo even a little bit smaller than this. I actually requested 1 by 1 inch, and this looks like a 2 by 2, maybe a 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. But what it is, what it is. I mean, I'm happy with them. They're nice. If they weren't like to my liking, I don't think I would have sent them out. But these are going out with every bottle until quantities last. But yeah, they're cool. They're nice. They do the job. I'm gonna try and get them in either white and black or black on white, whatever. Tea over coffee, not for me. I enjoy tea, but I like the spike I get from coffee. So, Dushan says we will support Croatian football while eating Belgian chocolates. That means you're supporting both at the same time, Dush. See, that's like genius. You got to be a genius to come up with that. Here you go. Dushan might be a genius. See that? Yeah, straight black. No, no sugar, no milk, no sissy coffee. What's a sissy coffee, Rudy? What do you mean by that? Um, yeah, I won't say. I won't say anything. I was gonna say something, but it could be deemed like offensive, and I don't want to offend anyway. Black sugar, my daily prayer. Yeah, 3 times a day I pray too. I take power naps by drinking an espresso shot before I knock out. Helps with waking up aware. And I take power naps. How can you fall asleep after an espresso? Cafe Tuberosa is a good one. Yes. Really good. Really good. Yes. Lily comes through in the clutch. Fragrance with Amy says, Amy, what time is it in Australia? It's got to be really late or really early or something different. There was an authentic smelling coffee fragrance Lush used to make, which was really good. Cardamom. Cardamom coffee. Yeah. Cardamom coffee. Sounds fun. Hey, Amy, do you want to come on? Come on now. I mean, if you have the time and you're free, come on now. Everybody tell Amy they want to see her. My coworker won a lifetime Starbucks card at his wife's company Christmas party, up to $20 today. That's awesome. You want a good gift for somebody and you don't know what to get them? Starbucks card. That's it. It's awesome. It's easy. Everybody drinks Starbucks. If they don't, they should be shot and killed and murdered and like thrown into the ocean. But just kidding. But everybody likes Starbucks. Yeah, cardamom coffee. The coffee is fleeting. It's mostly spicy cardamom. The price has almost tripled since its release. Lush has some pretty good perfumes. I have the breath of God. I thought it was the most vile thing when I first smelled it. I was like, God's got to brush his teeth, I thought. But it's really good. Like, really good. It's like, yeah, motherfucker. God's like, yeah, motherfucker. You don't like my breath? Take that. It's really good. You guys should check it out. Dry woods and incense. Even like some dry florals, but it's super smoky. Super good. Oh my god, I'm gonna use the first quatrefoil cloth to wipe off fingerprints and dust. Awesome. Breath of God. Okay, try this. No color. Look at that. They just don't care. That could be marketing too. I was like, oh my god, this is the worst thing I've ever smelled. Literally. And now I'm like madly in love with it. It's got a huge fruity melon. Like fruity but dry. It's not a wet melon. It's a very dry perfume. I think there's aldehydes in here. And I get spices and pine and resins and smoke and church pews and peppers and spices. Big vetiver. It's so dusty. It's like coughing up phlegm. Brown and green. I think there's like a big citrusy orange in here as well. It's really damn good. It's very, it's musty. Not musky, musty. Like pungent. There you go. I remember like going, Amy would take us through her kitchen, showing us like her collection of Guerlain bottles. The cloths are chic. Yeah. What's up, Iris Hedonist? Good to see you. Margie saying hello. Greetings from Vietnam. Always a pleasure to watch your streams. Well, thank you, John Vuela. Glad that you're with us. Go down the coffee YouTube wormhole. I'm not going to ask because obviously there is, but is there really such a thing? Yeah, people talking about coffee. Yeah, fuck. How can I be surprised? Coffee YouTube wormhole. Damn. I'm still watching a lot of Mike Tyson videos and interviews, and I'm so obsessed with the guy. Like he did a lot of weird things, inappropriate things, but like listening to him speak, the dude has a lot of knowledge. You can learn a lot from this man. He's really grown up spiritually, emotionally, and just like listening to the way he was trained and the people that he was parred with, like some of the greatest trainers in the world. And they said a lot of his success came from psychologically boosting him up, getting him over fears, insecurities, judgments, and they just kept repeating that you're the greatest, you're the greatest, you're the greatest, you're the greatest, you're the greatest of all time. And they just kept telling him, you're going to win, you're going to be the champion of the world. And he believed it. Anytime somebody would speak to him in a negative tone or criticize them, his coaches would be very quick to remove that person and remove him from negativity. They didn't want him to hear that. They just wanted to believe that he was the greatest. 1:15 in Australia. Catherine having eggplant. Catherine, we'll be there in a moment. Cafe Tuberosa has a very authentic coffee top note as well. I'm not sure if it was good. I remember really liking it. I thought it was quite authentic. Eugene, I have worn LDE more than any of my fragrances this year. I decanted 2.5 ml. I'm at half a bottle. Wow. I wore LDE today too, Shiva. And I'm biased, but I got to say, I love it. I love it. I love the softness of it. It's weird. I've heard some people compare it to Portrait of a Lady. I've heard people compare it to Antaeus. I think it's really its own thing, but I think it has the soft, like there's a softness to it that I love, the same way I love the soft Chanel's. I'm kind of obsessed with it, to be honest. I don't want to smell like an espresso. I get that. Dude, my kids sometimes they want those like sucker things they got at Starbucks, and they're like $7 a pop, eh? You know what I mean? I can't remember what they're called. It's just like I don't know if it's gum or cotton. I don't know what the fuck's in it. It's like this ball on this stick, right? And they're really small too. Behave. Is it a shamrock? No, it's not a shamrock. It's a quatrefoil. Google search quatrefoil. Coffee sent by Akron. I bet you that's good. By Acro. I think I sent Breath of God to Joey. I think Joey would like it. Joey would like it. See, here we go. Amy goes, oh my God. My first Lush was Breath of God. And I hated it. This was years and years ago. Now I love it. I have it in the original black bottle, but I like the newer bottles much. Oh, I remember the black bottles. Yes. The tiny opaque. They came in 30 mil only. They didn't do 100 mil sizes. I remember you. I completely forgot. Yes. They were such an odd shape, right? They weren't concentric. They were it's like something that Serge Lutens would do almost, right? Have you tried Lush's perfume library? I have not. They come with a black label. Some of them are different. I'm not sure. It's been a while. Are they still available? I think they're good scents. Amy's cooking, but she'll jump on another time. Awesome. That would be awesome. I'd love to see you. Breath of God was originally two different fragrances that they combined. Insane. Really? They just kind of slapped them together? I'm sure they had polished them up. They could have been two ideas that they have creatively stapled together. Lush fragrances, they give me headaches. What makes it musty? It's like pungent. You know how musk is uplifting and airy, but this like musty is more like pungent and stale. Like if you were to go to an old church where the windows haven't been opened in years and the air is still like lingering from it's the same air that's been sitting there without like having a chance to circulate. Something like that, musty. Like an old attic. You know what I mean? The air is thicker though. You can smell the air from 10 years ago. Breath of God was my first Lush. I was hooked instantly. I even purchased the two separate perfumes that mix into the final product that is. What? I even purchased the two separate. I don't know what the hell this is. Separate products. I purchased the two separate perfumes that mix into the final product. I must have missed something. Rudy, I'm experienced, man. I've been doing this a long time. Okay. So I know how my nose is gonna react. I know what to expect. Yeah. I mean, Tyson smoked buffalo frog and it killed his ego. I don't think you can kill the ego. If you kill the ego, you're probably gonna die. But he became aware of the ego. Or you lose it. I think it's just like a separate a separation of the ego for momentarily. I think that would be that's literally what it's like to be a newborn baby with no ego, no preconceptions, just viewing the world for the very first time. I imagine that's what DMT is like. That buffalo, that bufo frog, whatever you're calling it. It's like that toad saliva. Catherine in the Hema extrait. Good for you, Catherine. I'm scared of the. There's so many rabbit holes. People talking about beer. They're reviewing indie beer online, and dude, they would find you. I mean, you could find anything out there, any community. They probably have a marble community, like for playing with marbles and shit. If Tyson is so wise, you should watch interviews with Bertrand Russell on YouTube. Bertrand Russell. I don't think I know Bertrand Russell. But I've been watching like Mike since I was a kid. He was like a childhood hero. You go to school the next day and that's all you talk about was Mike Tyson. Not just the next day, for weeks and months, right? He had such a huge effect on everybody. The Hema extract's been discontinued for a long time. I had Lush. I had 4 or 5 Lush. Now I only have Lord of Misrule. I don't know that one. What's up, Hobson? Good to see you. The only Lush I have is All Good Things. Smoky Woody Love It. Discontinued, of course. Yeah, they do discontinue a lot of perfumes. So if there's something you like, you got to jump on them, and you never know when to expect it. I find a few of the Aritzia El Legrand fragrances have that mustiness you're talking about. I've always wanted to try that, especially the Sheepra. I keep hearing a lot of noise on that Sheepra, whatever it's called. There is a good Bruce Lee quote on not speaking negatively on not speaking negatively of yourself or speaking negatively. I mean, either or. Bruce Lee was very wise. He had a lot of good quotes. And I agree. I think you need to be very careful with your words. They have a lot of impact. And if you keep saying them over and over again, people become aware of them and they start referring to those same words. So I saw some of this. Mike Tyson's asks Sadhguru some hard hitting questions. Yeah, it's like it's a long video. I saw a little bit of it. I like Sadhguru as well. I like Mike. He's so soft spoken now, and you can tell, like, just through his voice, his words, his eyes, that he's been through a lot. Breath of God. Here, are you still with us? You know what we're gonna do? I am going to include Breath of God with Tuscan Leather and Trevor Say to Bus for. So y'all can vote on that. So Breath of God is from Lush. And when I first smelt it, Anuj, I thought it was horrid and vile. I thought it was really gross and nasty. I was gonna puke. Like, those little small pukes that kind of like come up from the pit of your gut and they kind of stop right here and you catch it and you're like, and you swallow it. That's how this felt. Right. It didn't really come into my mouth, but it kind of like stopped right here. I was like, oh. Jared has 6 or 7 Lush perfumes. Dirty. There's one called Homeless, isn't there? I think they got in a little bit of trouble for that. Mike Tyson is 10 times better than Neil Tyson. I like DeGrasse, but I like Mike Tyson much more. The new tobacco vanille needs aging. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. Absolutely. YouTube algorithm sent me here. Dirk's Well, thank you, algorithm. We appreciate the algorithm. What video sent you here? What video were you watching, Dirk's Giraffe? Great username. I saw a video on Instagram yesterday of them transporting giraffes, and they're in the back of these pickup trucks with this huge scaffolding to kind of block them in, and all you see is the giraffe's head sticking out as it's cruising. It almost looks like it's surfing on a car. Justin Bieber said, "I will never say never," but then he said never twice. There you go. Yeah, people forget what they say. Dude, I also got like 500 bottles of perfume. That's more than 1 mil, yo. That's like, let's call it 3 mil. All right, if we're being honest, it's good. How much have you wore though, Dunk? Yeah, he's good at. He's actually released some product, and it has kind of a like a. It's ironically linked to biting ears. I can't remember the name of the product. I think it's edibles. He's selling edibles. Is it edibles? And it's got a bite missing out of the edible. I guess it was part of the Evander Holyfield biting ear thing. Dedrick Tatum versus Homer was iconic. I don't know that. I don't know what's going on. From Whiskey Reaper's video. Hey Eugene, what name does Antoine Lee use to watch fragrance streams? I think I know which one is it. Which one do you think it is? When he commented here, it was just under his name in all capital letters. Antoine Lee. I wasn't sure if it was him or a troll, and I talked a couple days later, and he said it was him just saying hi. So I thought that was really cool. I don't really see him commenting in YouTube videos. Don't really see a lot of perfumers commenting, do you? I can't recall any, unless they're already kind of in the YouTube realm, in the YouTube space. I want some of that global warming. Be careful what you ask for. Okay, so Tuscan leather, drop your vote. Tuscan leather, these are the three that were hyped the most. Traversée de Bosphore, and we'll call this, and then we'll go. Or Breath of God. What do you got? Pick one. Tuscan leather, Breath of God, Traversée de Bosphore. I think I know what I'm picking, but all are decent. What's up, cheap? Cheap imitation. I tried Breath of God for the first time recently. I was expecting how fresh and bracing it was mixed with smoky vetiver. Did you find it disgusting at all? Find out what his burner account is. I don't think I would ask him that. I don't think he has a burner. He's not really into social media, Kanger. He doesn't post. I don't even think he posts his own Instagram. I think it's his agency. If I'm being honest, he doesn't share much. He hardly ever posts anything. And if he does, it's like professional stuff. Going food shopping in Publix was like a nightclub. Women every Yeah, what's going on over there, Rudy, in New York? Why are people out buying groceries in 5-inch stilettos? Tuscan leather says floral. Fosco says traverse. Germ says Tuscan leather. It's a Simpsons reference. Tatum versus Tice. I'm glad I don't have to pick one. You don't have to pick one, but you can for fun. Iris says, I prefer traverse. Tuscan, no. Okay, so cheap imitation says, I think I was expecting it to be more challenging than it was. It felt really complex, but not really challenging. I don't find it challenging. I thought it was gross the first time I tried it. But it is complex. I would consider this very nicely complex. He's huge in the marijuana industry. Who is? Tyson? Breath of God made me car sick and I wasn't even in the car. Yeah. Yeah, there's something about it that can turn stomachs. I know what you mean. Definitely. Ooh. What's the last thing you bought for yourself over $300 not including fuck. Um Not including any fragrances. How about things for the perfume brand? I've spent that a lot of times. For myself personally, damn, that's a good fucking question, dude. Hmm, that wasn't perfume. Yo, it's been a while. It's been a while, Kanger. Coffee. I buy coffee every day. I buy Starbucks every day. Hmm. Hmm. I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm sorry, I don't have an answer. My Publix has the finest woman in the world. Is that where you guys go to meet women? Is that like the hot spot? Publix? We don't have a Publix here. Traverse to Bosphor. The girls are hotter in Miami. What's the last thing you bought, Kanger, over three? That's a good question. Antonio says I only have Tuscan leather, so hmm. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, somebody had purchased a bottle of Belle. It looks like I get a notification whenever somebody orders a bottle of Belle. That way, I can fulfill it. I'm going to go through my photos here and see if anything comes up. That's a really good question. But how did you pick that number? Why 300? That's a good number. Why did you pick number? Why did you pick 300? Another one for Traverse. So I didn't. Who's tallying these up? Lily, are you tallying these up? Insurance. My insurance is only like $150 a month, so it's not that bad. Damn, I really want to answer Kangaroo's question. That wasn't perfume because I don't really buy expensive clothes. I wear like I dress simple, but blue jeans, a black t-shirt, I'm wearing the same winter coat for the last couple of years. I've been wearing the same Chucks for I've got a lot of Chucks, but I've had them for a long time so I can rotate them and always have something clean. I love my Chucks. Um, got a gym membership lately. That was like 150 for the first month and enrollment and then like $60 a month, but I haven't really bought anything. Am I supposed to? Am I supposed to have bought something? Maybe I should get something. Maybe I should treat myself to something. All the hot women in the world consolidated in my Rudy. Was it that good? Is that why they calling you Rudy Tootie? What were you tooting over there, Rudy? All right, guys. It is 9:40. It's been 2 hours. It's been an absolute blast. Bryce says he bought a Ducati motorcycle. I drove a motorcycle once. My brother has a motorcycle. He's driven a motorcycle for years. And I just took it one day down for a spin down the road. And I was like, damn, this could be a lot of fun. And it was the one and only time I was like, I could just feel the power, like the power down there. You know what I mean? Just do a little, it's like, it was really cool. But I was scared to buy one. I wanted one. I can just feel the energy going through there. It's like it felt like it opened my soul to something new. I was like, this is awesome. I can see why like chicks dig motorcycles. But at the time I had 2 young kids. And I was like, it probably wouldn't be a wise because I had a lot of responsibilities. But my brother he was single, he never got married, and he loved to travel, and he owned many motorcycles, so he liked motorcycles. Anyway, all right, guys, 2 hours. Thank you so much. I'm gonna jet. I'm gonna go do some things, but we'll see you all very soon. Thank you. I appreciate you. Have a great night. Bye for now.